Said you'd be my heart's home. Guess you were biding your turn to go. Oh, I really should've known. We were dead in May till we hit a red light. Then I see the signs. Oh, after all that time, this is it for us. You don't wanna try. God, our love was real, but it's not for us. Now you can't decide. Oh, oh, oh. After all this time, this was it for us. Change your energy, yeah, you switch things up. Now you seem brand new to me. But was that even for? Was you playing your games? Was you really bored? No. Oh, I really should've known. We were dead in May till we hit a red light. Then I see the signs. Oh, after all that time, this is it for us. You don't wanna try. Thought your love was real, but it's not for us. No, you can't decide. Oh, oh, oh. After all this time, this was it for us.
Well, I would say just don't try to learn it all at once. Start with cold starts and flight models, taking offs and landings, and go from there. Pick the most used weapon system first and learn that. And when you start burning out a little bit, grab a different aircraft and start messing around with it a little bit. Don't try to cram it and don't try to learn it all at once. Definitely. Best advice I can give you. Slow down. And absolutely, IFF is not important. You'll know after you shoot the missile. IFF's only relevant after you shoot, so it's not that important. You think the Viper cold start is insane? That's not good. The Viper cold start's pretty simple, really. Self-aligning INS, pretty easy. What are you just getting hooked up on the order at which you're turning stuff on or something? I haven't actually done a cold start in a long time. I should probably do a cold start every now and then again. I used to do them like all the time. I would start off every stream with a cold start, actually, if I remember correctly. Well, yeah, like I said, I'm always the wrong person to ask difficulty questions and stuff like that, but even for that, the Viper should be pretty simple if I remember. I'm trying to think in my head what part could really trip somebody up on the Viper. I guess if you're aligning your HMD, which you should, on a cold start, you should absolutely align your HMD. That can be something people might have trouble with, maybe. God damn. It needs to stop storming here. It seems like even yesterday it was storming. I couldn't even get out of bed yesterday and it was just storming, and now it's storming again. It needs to chill out. Yeah, it's been really bad. I mean, it's just been storming. It's not like it's been raining the whole time. Ever since that tornado hit us not that long ago that took our internet out, it's been kind of raining off and on that whole time. But at night, each night, there's a huge wave of like hard storm that hits us each night. It's kind of crazy. It's like weird. It actually did some more damage to the outside of the house. I've got to, as soon as my legs recover, I'm not doing shit for a while. I am not getting up and moving around much for a few days, even longer than normal, because my legs got real bad. So I don't want that to happen again. But as soon as I can start moving around again, I've got to go outside, and the fasteners that I have screwed on the underside of the house, over the edge of the underside, that's where I secured my hard line for my insane internet. Some of those hangers actually got ripped off from those storms, so I gotta get some wood screws and sink them in there. Hopefully I can recover enough by next week, is what I'm hoping, because I don't want to leave that line hanging down in those couple spots that it is. I already got someone to bring me the wood screws for it. But then they weren't comfortable of doing the wood screwing though, so I think I'm just gonna have to wait and do that myself. Oh, you can hear it in the stream tonight? Yeah, it's been, I couldn't tell. So I don't know what my mic picks up or not. Sometimes it picks stuff up when I'm listening. Like when I'm editing stuff later, I'll hear stuff coming through the mic I didn't expect it to hear. But then there's a ton of other stuff it doesn't pick up at all. But this microphone's just garbage. Well, try if you want to. I would recommend just learning whatever cold start procedure you're learning, but once you have that, if you want, I can show you like kind of an abridged startup that will turn all the systems on properly and make everything correct and skip the stuff that you don't need to do. I don't know what you're learning exactly, but I can show you that later on sometime if you want. But I would suggest learning the correct way first. I think even if you do it correctly, though, it's like 8.5 minutes, 9 minutes to do the Viper. But that's just because you're waiting on the INS. Getting through the procedure part is about 4 minutes, I think, roughly, somewhere around in there. All right, here we go. And away we go. Chuck's Guide's better. Yeah, I'd recommend Chuck's Guides. Sometimes a video is good, but I've watched a lot of those videos trying to figure out how I could make a tutorial video that I think is better for people just learning. And it didn't take long to figure out that it's not hard to make a video that's better to help people learning than what's out there. Because a lot of the ones that are out there have a lot of needless information and it kind of waterboards you with stuff you don't need to know, and or assumes a lot of things too. I've noticed a lot of those videos. That's why I made those dumbed down versions of tutorials that I was working on. I need to get back to keeping up with those. I made quite a few, but I need to keep on that. There's not a whole lot of views on them, but when people do need help and they watch those, they do help them quite a bit. Kind of layman's terms. So Chuck's Guide is what I recommend always. If there's a Chuck's Guide on whatever jet you're looking up, then you should get it because it has the real information from the real stuff, and it also cross-references it with what it looks like in DCS, because in the real world in DCS there are some differences. So Chuck's Guide is the best. I know, I remember back when I was first teaching people how to do the Viper, I remember people having trouble with the engine start because they would inject fuel a little too soon and they would flood it. I remember that. I don't know if that's still a thing, but that used to be an issue. And then of course the HEMIX alignment was always a problem for people. people got hung up on the hammocks, and they got hung up on bore sighting Mavericks. I remember people getting hung up on that all the time. Oh god, the in-game? Okay, I couldn't help you there at all. I looked at one of those once a long time ago, and I have never really done that again because it was bad. It was not a very good reference, and it was kind of... It always had a bad flow. I didn't even me with knowledge of things preemptively. I had trouble following some of the stuff there. I don't know if it was just the way it puts you to sleep trying to explain it or what, but yeah, it wasn't good.
Copy that.
Yeah, I remember doing that with you, Vic. I remember going after the TMS switch was where you kept having a lot of issues, was with your TMS, and selecting the weapon to get your sensors to do the proper thing, going between pre-briefed visual and bore, and what it will do to the targeting pod and how easy it is to get confused with the targeting pod when you're switching weapons and doing all that. And I remember going through the commands of utilizing your hammocks to create soys. I remember that was an issue for you specifically. Actually, a lot of people had that one, especially because there was also a bug back then where sometimes your TGP would look up at space, which wasn't proper. That was a bug. It could do that properly too, switching to pre-briefed if there is no pre-briefing. There we go. Hey, Santa Beard, Iracool, how are you guys doing? Yeah, I'm doing okay. My legs are really bad right now, but I had to fly tonight. I really had to fly. I couldn't get out of bed yesterday, so today I'm like, I gotta fly. But I'm definitely, I'm on a little bit extra medicine right now, so if I get a little loopy, that's why. If I start slurring more words than normal, that's why.
I've got dirt at 6 o'clock, and nails 7 o'clock.
Notice how I've climbed up to almost 30,000 feet. I've never hit the afterburner, and we're doing Mach 1. I love this friggin' jet. Can't wait for the upgrade. I got lucky, and a supporter of the channel, a friend, kind of purchased me the upgrade as a gift. Very cool of them. Because I was definitely sad about the upgrade coming out and not being able to get it. Because I got to save all my money for the throttle replacement. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to drop some JDAMs from a Tomcat. If they would give me AMRAMs, which I know they're not going to, but if they gave me AMRAMs and a Tomcat, I could rule the world, I'm pretty sure. Or at least a Walmart parking lot, minimum.
Okay, we're on. Target, 14 miles.
Yeah, mine's still working, but there's enough buttons that are shorting out now that I had to unbind so it doesn't short the rest of it out that I gotta replace it. It's messing with my ability to fly now. It's a really old one though, so it's gotten a lot of time out of it. It wasn't even mine originally. It's got a lot of miles on it.
Target, 6 miles.
Box 1.
Missiles tracking. We have a Bandit, SU-34, 12 o'clock, 3 miles. We're fast at 500. We've got a
Boom.
SU-34, 12 o'clock, 3 miles. Splash, Bandit is down. 11 o'clock.
Box 1. There's the other one to my left.
12 o'clock. Missiles tracking, 7 o'clock.
Got him.
Flash.
Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is.
470. He's glued to our 6, man.
No, he's not. It's an optical illusion. He's still turning.
4 o'clock, 500. 530. 4 o'clock high. Speed 470. 8 o'clock high. He's coming right. Speed 400. 340. Get him off our back. We're at 300. 6 o'clock. 330. Speed 420. Shit, he's on our 6. Do some of that pilot shit. 510 knots. 8 o'clock high. He's coming right, man. He almost has us. Fast at 480. Okay, we're at 440 knots. 6 o'clock. Speed is 370. 310, better now. 270. 240 knots. 4 o'clock.
Now we're gonna come around the circle and shoot you in the butt.
2 o'clock. 320.
That is how you control the enemy so he can't shoot you.
We're on a 6. Speed 280.
Box 2.
Speed 230.
Pop. I'll take that.
Bandit is going down.
That was a good little dogfight.
Slowing down 180.
But we're not gonna stall. Calm down.
5 o'clock. 4 o'clock low. Passing 240.
That was textbook.
Speed 330. And that's 370. 410 knots.
There's a few different throttles and stuff that I think look cool, but I'm gonna get the replacement for what I already have with what I already have because I know it's good and I know it's high quality. Later on down the road, I would like to get some other stuff and check it out, but I can't risk it right now. I can't risk getting something I'm not familiar with. So I am gonna get a replacement Thrustmaster Warthog, you know, Air Force certified throttle body. I know it and I'm familiar with it and I know it works. Damn. That thunder is just rolling through here again. I really wish these storms would stop.
Roger. Switching to home base.
find pieces of me all over the yard. In this house of cards.
Is that map still going on? Nobody beat it while I was gone? If that's still the same war that I was on, that's where I'm going, yeah. Let me do a quick warm-up in a helicopter and see if I'm going to be able to do that. It's almost done, it seems. Well, it was almost done the last time I was on it. We just had like 2 or 3 points left before we were at the ocean. And then across the ocean, there's just like 2 bases. Alright, let me do this really quick and make sure I've still got my feel. Sure I do. I'm really just testing to see if I'm going to be able to hold the stick steady enough with all the medicine that's coursing through me right now. Because it's a lot. If it didn't calm down by like this morning, I was gonna have to go up to the hospital to get some injections directly into the legs, which I don't want to do. So luckily it started calming down today. Now it just hurts real bad. Hey Spider-Man, how's it going? Alright, looks like I can hold the stick pretty steady. I'm a little wobbly, but not too bad. Let's see if we can do a barrel drill real quick. Yeah, a little wobbly. It's like Iron Man flying. I have to fly under the influence. I should be able to get recertified as a pilot after learning how to fly again under all the influence of all the medicine I have to take. Shit. I should be able to re-register easily. They should let me.
Overlord 1-1, Bra 298-417 at 1,500 cold.
Yeah, I got the shakes a little bit, but not too bad. Not too bad. Could be way worse. I imagine it'll be bad in about another hour or two. It'll probably get kind of bad. Because I'll have to take more medicine to, you know, keep going. Alright, let's see if we can do transitional. Alright, we got transitional lift. Hey, thanks for the sub, Spider-Man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Trax, what's going on, buddy? Well, that sounds exciting. You should come out here where you can live in a perpetual thunderstorm for like weeks at a time. I'm waiting for frogs to start falling out of the sky, to be honest. Yeah, flying the Huey's an adventure, that's for sure. Okay, let's go missiles first. Or missiles, rockets. Huey with missiles, that would be a sight to behold. No, I didn't get my legs worked on. Nature worked on my legs. I got called in to help some friends that needed some help, and I can't really say no to stuff like that. So I went and helped them, and I just worked myself quite a bit more than I probably should have. And so the next day my legs were really bad, and then unfortunately the pain didn't really start subsiding, and they went hyper reflexive, so it got real bad. So it took me a little time and a lot of medicine to kind of recover before my legs would start calming down. Once they get to that point where they go hyper reflexive, you're kind of screwed. You've either got to wait it out and tough it out, or you've got to go get some injections. Which I don't want to get any injections if I don't have to, so I waited it out as much as I could, and today they're not so bad. They're not shaking at all. They're just really sore now. But I'm not getting any of the nerve sharp pains shooting through them, or any of the fire, so the hyper reflexive part's done. I just gotta take it easy for a while now and try to stay off my legs for a good week or so. Shouldn't be a problem as far as I know. It was a lot worse when all this stuff first started happening. But once you've gone through it for a while, it still sucks, but you almost get kind of used to it. But you would be amazed at what you'll get used to when you don't have a choice. So my whole life is friggin' pain. And it has been that way for like 14 years now, so you just go from one pain to the next pain to the next pain and deal with it as it comes. A tooth, like a tooth in your leg. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's kind of its own pain. If you've ever had a body part fall asleep and you get like the little needle pain, where if you even try to move it or anything like that, you get this shooting like bunch of little needles. Imagine that, except it's not needles anymore. It's like knives, and it's more like a knife twisting than pricking you just a little bit. It's like a knife that's already in you and twisting, and then all the tissue around there feels like it's literally on fire, like hot, real hot. That's what the nerve pain and stuff feels like in your body. And it's really weird because I've got a bunch of scar tissue in the area too, and that makes it kind of act weird. It's hard to explain. But yeah, I guess needles from your like foot falling asleep, except way over the top, is probably the closest I can think of. It's bad enough that the reason I have to take medicine is because of all the damage in my body. The pain doesn't level off; it compounds. So, and your brain can only really concentrate on one pain at a time when it gets that big. So what'll happen is if I get something really bad like that in my abdomen, it'll just keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse until either A, you pass out from shock, B, you go into shock and something worse happens, or C, you get it treated. Which is why I have to take the medicine I have to take, because if I don't take something, it won't like level off or ebb and flow. It'll just kind of keep compounding until it's so bad you start trying to cut your own legs off. So it definitely does suck, but I usually do my best to take care of myself. I try to, anyway. Problem is, I also get really bored, and I like helping people, and I like doing things. And sometimes when I'm doing stuff, I'm doing pretty good, and it's not hurting that bad, and then the next day it gets really bad, and I didn't know it. They used to try to restrict my pain meds, but to be honest, I restrict my own pain meds. They have, the stuff they try to give me is way stronger than what I actually take. The stuff they actually used to give me, I stopped taking because it was way too strong, and it would just turn you into a zombie, and it would also lessen your life by quite a bit, so I wasn't going to live that way either. So I take a really light pain med, plus I'm a lightweight, and I have a fast metabolism, so I take like half doses of a very light pain med, and that lessens it enough that I can function. I don't need to take the pain away completely. I just need it to not be so bad that my body goes into shock. Like usually if I'm like, oh shit, I need to take medicine because it's acting up. When I say acting up or getting bad, is usually because my body starts going into shock and my legs will start kind of bouncing around from the pain, like involuntarily. If I had my way, I'd take nothing. But then I would end up dying. Body doesn't handle shock very well, especially if you get put into body shock like all the time, over and over. There, a lot of bad stuff can happen. All right, let's check out this war. Now, I used to have some doctors and pharmacy that would screw around with my medicine. They weren't trying to restrict like what medicine I got, but what they would do is I used to get screwed with where they'd want me to go in and see another doctor again before they'd fill my prescription, and they would do that like a day before I was going to run out. And there'd been multiple times where I wound up in the hospital because I was waiting on them refilling my medicine, and without that medicine my body would go into shock and the pain would get so bad that I couldn't even think straight anymore, and I had to go to the hospital to get actual medicine injected directly into me after that. But I have a really good doctor now who knows all that stuff and doesn't mess with me like that anymore. So what you're talking about, or what I think you're talking about, did used to happen to me years ago. I went through that where I'd be pulling teeth every month just trying to get my damn pain meds so I didn't wind up in the hospital again. I did go through that, but I haven't had to go through that for years now because I have a good doctor who knows all of my situation and doesn't mess with me at all. So I did suffer under that for a while. Probably about 5 years, I guess. Back when I was still getting surgery every 6 months. They used to mess with my medicine back then. Okay, so we've got the whole Navy out there, huh? We gotta go boat hunting. And there's also Bornholm, huh? Well, I guess it's time to start harpooning. Or bombs or missiles or whatever. Vic, use the Hun and go blow up a boat with rockets. That'll be impressive. All right. Tutto is the warehouse. Is that a short runway though? That's a weird one to make a warehouse. No, yeah, runway's fine. It's a mile. Yeah, we're going Punin. We're definitely going Punin. At least for now. We might have to use laser guidance. We'll have to see. It just all depends on how the destroyers are acting. We'll just take one Sparrow. That should do it. Oh shoot, I forgot to put Sidewinders on there. It's gonna try to put 9X's on there. They're not gonna show up. We got empty wingtips. Yep, empty wingtips. We're in a warehouse though. We'll just reload. Let's see, can we put P5s? Nope, only mics. Only mics. That's too bad.
Request rearming.
Legacy Hornet.
Copy.
Alright, what do we got out there? Has any of the... Oh, there's a SAM site still over here. It's neutered. Well, sort of. There's a gauntlet that's still alive over there. Oh, somebody's already been killing boats. There's only 3 left. I can kill these in one go. I'll get all 3 of these boats in one shot. Piece of cake. I got this. Well, I say that. I'm gonna screw it up, but I should be able to take out all of those boats. You still couldn't get... That doesn't make any sense. That is so weird. Do you live in like some crazy country or something? That is so weird. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand. I honestly don't understand why you're having that much trouble. It is weird. I mean, if you grabbed a prepaid Visa, I don't understand why you could. I mean, that should be fine on everything. Yeah, I've known a couple people that every time they're going to make a purchase to Eagle Dynamics, because it's international, they have to call their bank and clear it or it won't go through. But like getting a prepaid Visa card and it's still not going through makes no sense to me. That's crazy. I mean, it's like, did Eagle Dynamics blackball your account? Alright, we'll get a lay of the land before we take off. Are those fulcrums still out there? Do I need to send some cap up in the air? Nope, there's cap up in the air. Oh, we got stuff already moving. Alright, we'll just get up in the air and we'll shoot our poons off. Those are just 3 frigates out there. The Grisha is the only one I'm really worried about. The 2 Molnias are sitting ducks. Yeah, it's got to be something with Safer Pay, or I don't even understand that either, because if it's a prepaid Visa, Safer Pay should not. That's just weird. I don't know. You would think that Eagle Dynamics would do something to try to figure it out. I mean, they want money. No, I'm gonna take off and head to the west a little ways, and we're gonna attack them this direction. That way I've got a good angle. To be honest, it sounds like Eagle Dynamics for some reason has your account actually flagged, because the prepaid Visa thing should be a done deal no matter what. So which I don't know what they would do. I don't know. That's just a guess or something, but that's the only thing I can think of that would make sense with all the methods you tried to use. Last time I purchased a module for myself, for my account, I used PayPal. Alright, we gotta get above 15,000 feet. Alright, we're off blower. Well, looks like Murga's already shooting for him. Oh, what is... He's going after the Grisha. Oh, is he? What's he doing? Oh, he's shooting harpoons. He's going close range harpoons. Okay, so he's going after the Grisha. We'll go after the two Molnias. Not a problem. Let's get an angle. Roughly 022. There's the Grisha right there. There's the Molnia right there. I'm on North Pole. Cold War rotation. Alright, yeah, that's the Molnia right there. We'll verify it though. Yep, that's the Molnia. Okay. We're gonna give him 2 shots, and then we'll give the other Molnia 2 shots. And we're in range. 1 away. Two away. There's the other one right there, probably. So the Grisha's going down, I assume. Yep, that's the other one. I got 2 shots on each of the other 2. I always got to remember, when you undesignate your harpoon, you need to reset your RBL on the next shot, or it's gonna send your shot to the North Pole. Well, there's a frogfoot over there? Well, that's interesting. Is that our frog right there? Yeah, that's him. Alright, well, let's go kill a frogfoot really quick and then we'll... Alright, we got a solid STT. Is he flying away from us now? No, he's coming right at me. Yeah, 410 closure. That's crazy. See you later, buddy. Fox 1. Oh, did it miss? Nope, it got him. It got him. Alright, I'm RTB. Alright, we're on our way home. Oh, that Grisha's still up. Alright, we'll put on home and keep an eye on our shots here. Terminal. The 2 Milnias should be down. I should have them both. We'll see though. One down. What Trax isn't telling us is his last name is Escobar. That's the piece of information we don't have. I see it. We should have the other one too. These Molnias are basically defenseless to harpoons, so it should be a done deal. Yeah, they're both down. Second harpoon might miss. Well, that thing's sinking fast. It's gonna hit the water. Yeah, it's gonna hit the water trying to get to that boat because the boat's sinking. Okay. Alright, Murga's gonna be able to take care of that Grisha. So we'll just go ahead and go back and land, and we'll, I guess we gotta finish off this SAM site that Vic and them are working on. Well, we'll let Vic finish that. We'll worry about this over here. So we've got Strela, Tungus. They're launching aircraft, so I gotta bomb the runway out. That's what we're gonna do, is bomb out the runway. SA-6, SA-3, Tunguska, Strela. No tour. Yeah, no tour. So we're gonna broach the runway, and then we're gonna broach some other stuff in the first flight. We'll just use the same aircraft. Alright, magnetic is 170. Did the thunder finally stop? There's the runway. Alright, board out. We'll just bring our bag back with us. That's fine. It's actually pretty unrealistic to just drop your tank every time you fly. Alright, gear, flaps. Board in.
Altitude. Altitude.
Alright, we're pretty damn high, so we're gonna run out of time for a ways here. But we're on speed. There must be a west to east crosswind. Having to lean into it. We'll go ahead and line up to the right. That way we'll drift center. Alright, on speed, on time. A flogger. Smooth like glass. Alright, we'll just drive to the end of the runway and then we'll turn off and get rearmed and reloaded. Plus I gotta get up and use the restroom and punch my legs. What did we get for 2 boats? Probably not much, to be honest. Yeah, 484 is actually decent. Why? Oh, because we also got that frog foot. Say, it should have just been like 400 straight. Oh, here goes the thunder again. And the lightning, of course. Maybe that's got something to do with it. Maybe your account got flagged because of a hack or something. But that would be something your bank should be able to look at and do something about, or something like that. It's just weird that it persisted with a prepaid card, unless the prepaid card doesn't allow international sales. It's all weird. Alright, what are we doing now? We're just gonna assume that the last boat will be dead. Yeah, Murga's going to kill it right now. He must have already shot. Did he already shoot? Did you not bring any weapons, Murga? It's not showing any shots. Alright, well oh god, look at all those mirages now too. Damn. Alright, well we gotta stop these aircraft from getting up in the air, so I'm gonna take off and we're gonna head over here to the south, and then we'll go nose on, and I'm gonna broach the runway. And that'll slow them down for us to start attacking. We're just gonna take I guess we'll just take 4 broaches and broach the runway. And then we'll bring some sparrows in case we get jumped. That'd be the best plan. Oh wait, we don't have broaches. Shit, I can't do the runway. Man, we're gonna have to get close enough to drop bombs. Yeah, I guess I could do a walleye. But that's probably not the best idea. The best thing would just be grab some racks of dumb bombs, but then I gotta get right up close to the area. So, not sure how we're gonna do this. I don't think I could get close enough to Darendellum. I'd have to kill the SA-3 and 6 and Strela and Tunguska to get close enough. So I guess harms. Yeah, we're just gonna have to grab some harms, I guess. Two sparrows, 2 heaters, and we'll put a couple harms on here. And see if we can take out some of those radars. Four sparrows. That'll at least give us a fighting chance if they launch a bunch of shit.
Request refueling.
Yeah, we'll take off.
Rearming.
We'll see if we can take out the SA-3 is a low blow radar, I believe. Yep, low blow, and the other one is a 6, so that's a straight flush. There's the straight flush. We'll see if we can take out those 2 radars. If we can take out those 2 radars, then we can get in there and close and do whatever we want. All right, let me use the restroom and let me get my medicine ready. I gotta treat my legs really quick. I will be right back.
Refueling complete. Rearming complete.
All right. Now we got anti-rads, and we got some sparrows. You want what? You'll drop what? I don't care if you voice your grievance to your situation. I think it sucks. I'm with you. It's also very quizzical. But I don't mind you voicing your concern. All right, we'll get the radar up and running once we're up in the air. Let's reset the FCS. All right, set the flaps for takeoff. Check for faults. All good. Those mirages are still coming in. We might have to, once we get up in the air, we'll probably have to deal with those. We'll try to. All right, away we go. All right, airborne. I got the stick, and radar is on. There's that friendly eagle. No, he was running, right? Yeah, that eagle's running with the two Mirages behind him. There's the Mirages right there. 34,000 feet, really? No. It's a misread. That's the mileage. Our SAMs are shooting. That'll keep them back. Hey Mitsu, what's going on? We're on North Pole Cold War rotation server. Double IFF, we have a solid STT on the Mirage. Yeah, let's let it go. Fox 1. Where's that other one at? Right there. 17 miles closing.
Altitude.
Jesus.
Altitude.
I can't believe that missed. Whoa. Fox 1, wait for chaff. Jesus. Oh shit. This is becoming ridiculous.
People talk about difference. I just see the same. Every heart need kindness. Every soul need a name. Children that
Alright, I gotta get out of this hole I'm in.
the sounds of better days. Keep the light inside you. Don't let the darkness stay.
Oh, son of a bitch. That's why they didn't shoot. I know why they wouldn't go off the rail. God damn it. Those were ACMIs. They wouldn't shoot because they were friggin' those were ASCI. They're fake heaters for doing simulation runs. I must have misclicked. I was wondering why I wasn't shooting. I'm like, I should have this fucker right here over and over again and it wouldn't shoot. Why are those even in here? That's weird. But those were blue striped. This AI is as good as it can possibly be. This is hard mode. To the point where the enemy actually can do unrealistic things and cheat in some cases, actually. Unfortunately, but that's what you gotta do to make it harder. That and I put the wrong munition on the jet because my brain ain't working. Yeah, see, I accidentally put the ACM on here. I grabbed the captive. I still can't believe those sparrows didn't hit him though. Both of those sparrows were really good shots. He was able to chaff both of them off. That was pretty rough. That last one was definitely turning a little unrealistically. I even did a couple of high G sliding turns just to get a nose on to fire a heater. The heater just wouldn't go off, but he was already coming inside that turn too, so yeah, it was a little nuts. It was like perfect max performance. At best, at worst, it was just cheating physics a little bit. I also still had a bag on and I was kind of heavy. There was a lot of stuff I did wrong there, but my brain ain't exactly working real good right now. I've got a lot of extra medicine in me right now, which doesn't help. But yeah, I had my bag still on. I was heavy. I didn't realize I put captive ACM AIM-9s on my wingtips, and that F1 was definitely crazy. Alright, well, we gotta keep going. We gotta keep trying. We gotta get rid of those radars. Should have just grabbed a Viper, but then I wouldn't have even sparrows. And there's a lot of enemy air getting up, so we need some kind of air-to-air missile. We've actually got AIM-9 mics this time, though. We're all right. We're all right. Small, minor mistake. What's the pre-briefing on this place? $47. It could, but on this server, the Viper can only have AIM-9s, so they would outrange the shit out of me. But I would take the Viper so I could use the ELAT pod and fire the harms more accurately. All right. Start taxiing. Yep, I saw it, Santa. Good sinking. The ocean is blue. Now we just need to take out this runway. I'm gonna go after the SA-6 and the SA-3 radars right now if I can get over there. Once those are out of the way, I'll try to get some bombs on the runway so they can't launch any more Mirages. So we gotta take out, yeah, Barnholm and then Stirrup and then the Capitol. Oh, we got boats that are firing onto the ground. I didn't check to see. Oh, we got a carrier over there too. That kind of spawned us a little bit of a navy. Does that mean that we've got those destroyers should be able to shoot surface-to-air missiles at the enemy jets that are in the area now too? I didn't know it was going to spawn a navy over there for us. Can we give them commands? We can. I'm going to send one of those destroyers in between us and Burnholm. That way we've got a SAM unit right out there. If it'll take the command. I don't think he's going to take the command. We'll see. That'll at least give us some kind of cover that can help us out a little bit. No, you're not going to get there before he lands, probably. You'll get engaged by the SA-3 and 6 before you're able to get a shot off on it. I would continue on with whatever your normal mission is and not worry about that one Mirage. He's going to be RTB. There we go. Now I've got AIM-9 mics. We got the yellow stripe. We got the big fins. We're good to go. I looked over and I saw the blue stripe on that AIM-9. I'm like, oh shit. I got the trainer on here. Whoa. We got an F-15 on the runway. Oh, I gotta wait for this guy. No, it can't be in DCS. Well, I mean, it could be, but it would be extremely fake. Too much of it's classified. The Screaming Eagle, the C is in here, and the Strike Eagle was in here, sort of. It might come back eventually, we'll see. For right now, it's just the Screaming Eagle. Alright, blower. Hands off the stick. Alright, we're gonna head east and stay to the south of the waypoint. Alright, there's the waypoint. Oh my god, there's 3 more Mirages already in the air. That's nuts. I'm not going to be able to get over there if they keep launching them that fast. I'm going to send a cap up. Well, let me see. What's our... Let me look at our budget. I haven't even looked at the budget tonight. I'm telling you, my brain is just not working. Alright, I'm going to put a cap up. Give me a second to level off. Please do. You want someone to shoot you down? I mean, if you want me to. Happy to help out a friend. Alright. Other shop, AI attack, cap flight, Penumbra. Let's put them at 04, yeah, probably 045, and we're going to do a 50-mile leg. Alright, I'm going to stay out here on the outer edges and just chill for a bit and conserve fuel. I'll just kind of play forward controller for a sec. It's going to take a while for everything I just spawned to get up in the air and start moving, but I've got some stuff heading towards Burnholm. Holy crap. That thunder just sounded, that thunder and lightning sounded like it was right down the road. What are these Mirages just running cap, or are they actually packing anything? Durandals? Are those Mirages using Durandals? Are they trying to take out our runway at Pamumbum? I think that's what they're trying to do. I think they're trying to take out our runway. Go ahead and I don't know if our tornadoes are gonna do anything or not. I think I'm gonna keep heading this way though and see if the Mirages will leave me alone so I can get my anti-rads off. They shouldn't be able to get close enough to Durandell our runways with our SAMs and stuff that are there. I think these tornadoes are gonna get killed though. Yeah, these tornadoes aren't gonna make it. They're just gonna fly straight and get shot. Although the Mirages don't look like they're turning into engage either. It's like nobody wants to shoot. Tornadoes went right by them. Okay, if our tornadoes get up there, I'm not even gonna need to shoot my anti-rads. Those tornadoes are going for the enemy radars. Bag is empty. Let's get rid of the bag in case we get into a situation. Alright, we're clean. Okay, there's the search radar at Burnholm right there. That's the P-19. Oh, F1's looking at me now. Going after the tornadoes, I think. I'm gonna keep going forward and see if I can get my shots off. I got some bombers heading for Burnholm, so I want to make sure I kill the SA-6 and 3 radars. Oh my gosh, now there's 2 fulcrums out here too. Damn. We're gonna crank up a little bit, maintain our lock. Look at all these fulcrums. Jesus criminy.
Altitude.
I'm toast. God damn. How many is that? Holy shit. Why do they have so much in the air? And where's my cap? It's not Phantoms, is it? No, that's not Cap. I set Cap up first, but I haven't seen him yet. Unless it's these Tomcats right here. But they're not even in the battle yet. Yeah, here's my Cap. friggin' four Fulcrums and 4 Mirages. Yeah, no kidding. That's a lot. I mean, that's a whole lot. And all of my Sparrows keep missing. Well, it's got the nuts to get there. It's gonna be hard to get a window in here. Is that boat moving? No. Oh wait, the boat is moving. The boat is moving. So I'm gonna put those destroyers over here into the enemy area. God, look at that, just pile of stuff. I'm gonna turn my fan on, starting to get the friggin' hot flashes. Actually, I better take another dose of medicine too, before that catches up to me. Well, we started out good, but it's been nothing but heartache after that. We've got enough stuff in the air now. I need to get over here and attack these radars. Let me see if I can sneak over there now. I'm gonna see if I can get over there with a Viper and just get some harm shots off. Oh, why would you spawn me at that far away from the runway? You suck. Alright, we'll try to get into the air and just kind of beeline over to them and see if we can get our shots off again. Until we get those radars out of the way, we're kind of at a stalemate, especially if they're going to launch 20 planes at once at us. We can't hit the runway until they're SAM's because we can't get close enough to hit it. We don't have any GPS bombs or anything like that we can do from a distance. And I'd probably have a little bit of trouble getting a walleye to actually hone in there onto the runway properly because there's no contrast for it. So our best bet is to just drop dumb bombs or Durandals, which means we have to have air superiority over the area. Once the runway's out of the way, they can't launch 18 jets at once again anymore. So our Tomcats cleaning up pretty good? Yeah, they are. Damn, this makes me want to switch it up and put bombs on here and go right for the runway, but that I would need a guarantee that the radars are going to be gone before I get there.
1 airborne.
We could drop 2 of our harms though and go for some slick irons. That way we can go for the runway and the radars in one flight. Might be the move. That might be the play. Yeah, we're gonna put 4 Mark 82s on here too.
Request rearming. Copy.
Oh damn, they're all down. They blew them all up. Those Mirages and Fulcrums killed all of our guys. Come on, boats, go faster.
Rearming complete.
Alright, I'm putting more cap up in the air. And I'm taking off my... Oop, I got my bombs, right? Yeah, I got my bombs. Okay, I'm taking off and then I'll get situated and see what else. I'll probably send some more stuff up. Alright, mill power. Blower. Rotating.
Counter.
Alright, airborne.
Engaging bandit at bullseye 034 for 110 at 1,400.
Friendly SAMs are engaging the Mirage. I'm gonna try to stay away from it. All I have is short range heaters. I don't want to get involved. Looks like the SAM's got one of them. Murga's pushing that other Fulcrum back out. I'm gonna gain some altitude now. Let's see, it was 47, right? Alright, that's Burnholm. Let's get fenced in for the Elant pod. Still got a little bit of fuel left in the bag. Let's get some altitude. Hey, thanks for the follow, JB. I appreciate that. Alright, bag is empty. Let's go ahead and bunt. Come out of burner as soon as we bunt out. Alright, mill power. We're cruising at 28,000. That'll work. Alright, we're on internal fuel. We're only pulling 6,300 pounds an hour, doing almost Mach 1 at 28,000 feet. That's pretty good. We should be able to maintain this for a bit. Can we get a data track on that enemy? Yes, we can. Okay, he's way down there. He's on the surface. Is Murga trying to gun him? Oh no, he's going after Murga. Oh no, Murga's way above him. He must be damaged. He must have got hit. Flag, Batman. Nope, he's just Winchester. Oh, he did get hit. Yeah, he got some damage. He's Winchester. He's probably low on fuel too. So we don't got to worry about him no more. Okay, I can see the coastline now. No radars are active yet. "42 miles out." Oh, they're launching a bunch of shit though. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 aircraft in the area still. Jesus. It should be like all of their aircraft. Damn, they're not turning their radars on. If they don't turn their radars on, I'm gonna have to try to bomb their runway, which that's risky as shit too. Because they'll turn their radar on and throw a SAM at me pretty damn quick. They're being super sneaky. Their search radars aren't even on. That's really strange. Their P-19s should be up and running. I mean, are they gone now? I don't think so. No, it's all still there. What's going on? There we go. There's a Tunguska, but that's not what I want. We're gonna go ahead and triangulate off the Tunguska though for now. Oh, I don't even need to. Come on, turn on. We're looking for a 6 and a 3, the low blow and the straight flush. Once those radars are out of the way, I can dive bomb the runway. I can't waste a harm on that Tunguska though. Well, I'll tell you what, Trife, if you buy it for me, I will absolutely use it. I'll make that deal with you right now. Shit. This is not good. Alright, we're gonna start losing altitude on purpose and see if we can coax some radars to turn on. Yeah, people want to send me like 4 terabyte SSDs and new 4K monitors and HOTAS equipment and stuff. I will absolutely use it. Oh my gosh, this is, if I dive down to drop bombs too, that Tunguska's gonna shoot me. I'm really screwed here. I don't know what to do with the SAM not turning on. 25,000 feet, the SA-6 and 3 are still both not turning on. I might just have to go for the runway bombing. Oh, here's the 6. It's not showing up in the ELANT pod though. Magnum 1. There's the 6, got it. Magnum 2.
Cap flare. 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 Cap flare.
Oh, please hit. That would be amazing.
Cap flare. Cap flare. Cap flare. Cap flare.
Okay, I got a hit.
Altitude. Altitude.
Did I survive? Haha. Gotcha. I got them both. I got them both. The SAMs are out. All right, coming back up. That's awesome. All right, we're in business. We got both SAMs out. Single 1, CCIP. We're set for bombs. We're going for the runway. We gotta watch out. That Tunguska's probably gonna shoot at us, but we gotta try to bomb the runway either way. Yeah, I'm not gonna send. I don't have my address posted anywhere. If people want to send me stuff, I have an address they can send it to that's not my address.
Cap flare.
All right, we got 4 bombs, 1 bomb per depression. The problem is we're gonna have to get a little bit closer than I'd like to be to get good symbology. I didn't change the angle of the drop. We're just going to do it manually.
Cap flare.
All right, we got good angle. 1, 2, 3,
Altitude.
4. We're out.
Altitude. Cap flare. Cap flare. Cap flare. Cap flare. Caution. Caution.
Ah, damn. Tunguska got me. I hit the runway though. Oh no, that wasn't a Tunguska. There's a jet back there.
Cap flare. Bingo. Bingo.
Who needs full wings? Who needs all those wings? Wings are for sissies. I'd have to look in to see how much a P.O. Box costs and stuff. I don't get enough stuff sent to me to warrant. I don't have the money to have a box.
Bingo.
Okay, I gotta punch out before we run out of hydrazine. We got the runway though. We got the radars and the runway. This place is out of business. We need to just get over there with bombs now and missiles and Mavericks and kill everything. Everybody needs to go over there and kill everything. Yeah, runway is bombed out. They can't use the runway for 1 hour now. We have 1 hour. That was actually kind of crazy that we were able to get both of the radars and take out the runway. How far of a flight is that? 60 miles? I just sent app so they clear the sky. I'm gonna grab a strike craft and start heading over the channel. When everything's dead, then we're gonna have to probably capture it with a C-130. It's a long helicopter flight over the open ocean. I'm not gonna do that helicopter flight. I mean, if I had to, I would, but I don't really want to. I'd rather somebody take a C-130 over, but we gotta kill everything first. Which I'm getting ready to do just that. Alright, where are we? Yeah, I'll let you know, Vic, as soon as I get to the point where I think we're going to have it cleared out. I'm bringing a big enough package that if I don't get molested over there at all, I should be able to kill just about everything there. I've got 6 Mavericks and 6 GBU-12s plus, you know, 1150 rounds. I should be able to take care of a lot of it. I would actually never have anything mailed to me anyway, even if someone did know my address. I still have them mail something to me to a friend's house, just because where I live, you don't want stuff being just left on the porch where I live. The Mexican Americans will steal it pretty damn quick. They usually leave me alone. They are definitely afraid of me. But, I mean, they'll steal anything from anyone still. So I would never have stuff sent to my house. I've got a friend that lives in a nice neighborhood. Nothing ever gets stolen there. Everything shows up. Yeah, well, hopefully all these storms that we've been having should wash away some of the Mexican Americans, but they pop out everywhere, so you can never just get rid of them. Alright, I'm airborne heading towards Burnholm. There's my cake. So I gotta put a Maverick on the Strela and a Maverick on the Tunguska. Then I think there's some AAA guns around there. We'll just have to take a look and see. We'll get it all scouted out. Still a frogfoot coming in. Other than that, though, the sky's pretty clear. Oh boy, they've got coastline Tor gauntlets and shit up there, don't they? Look at that. It's gonna be a slog to finish this war, but I like it. I like the challenge. How far away are we? 47 miles. Let's go ahead and turn the Mavericks on, let them start heating up. Get the targeting pod over there. See what we can see from here. Okay, I can see the SAM sites. Where's that Tunguska at first? Actually, I don't see the Tunguska anymore. There it is. Nope, that's not it. Is it dead? There it is. Backfield with the... Okay, the Strela and the Tunguska are in the backfield. There's two Shilkas in the front. Oh, come on, Frogfoot. Get the hell away from me. I'm gonna keep climbing and hope this Frogfoot just leaves me alone. Looks like my escort can see the Frogfoot. I've got him on data link. Oh, shit, I forgot to set up my data link too. Yeah, my escort's going after that frog. They should get him. There's the backfield. Okay, there's the Strela and there's the Tunguska, so that's the Strela and that's the Tunguska. I've got my first 2 Maverick shots set up. Marked. Broadcasting. Am I broadcasting? No, I'm not. Now I'm broadcasting. Alright, come on, escort. Get him. Oh, that escort's pretty far behind, actually. They're coming, though. Vic's coming, too. What's Vic packing? Mavericks? Mavericks and 2 chonkers. 2 big-ass chonkers. Vic, that Frogfoot looks like he's heading right for my escorts. You should be okay unless you want to try to engage him, but it's completely up to you. Mavericks will be hot in 15 seconds, but I've still got, 50 miles. We got a ways to go. We'll level off at about 12,000 feet. Alright, we're cruising. So that's definitely the Strela. I don't see the Tunguska though. It's over here somewhere. Let's look at the map and see if we get a better view. It's probably kind of behind some other trucks or something like that. No, he's in the open to the side. He's just not showing up on the targeting pod. There might be something in the way though that we don't see yet. But he should be like right here. Oh, there he is. I got him. I got the Tunguska. So we'll go for the Strela first, then we'll get the Tunguska. Alright, remarking. $38 miles. Vic, if you get there before me, feel free to take out the friggin' the 2 shore ads, the Tunguska and the Strela. You're gonna get there way before me. Those should be your first 2 targets, though. Then there's also 2 Shilkas to the east. Right off the northeast of the runway, just a little ways, you'll see some PTs and stuff, and you'll see 2 Shilkas off to the side on their own. Those are the main targets. Strela, Tunguska, the 2 Shilkas. The rest of the stuff's just armor and guns. There's 2 technicals in the backfield too. To the east of the Tunguska and Strela. There's some heavy armor to the north of the SA3 site. We'll get it all. Whatever Vic destroys, we'll be able to see way ahead of time on the way in, and we'll just change our targets as we need to. When we run out of Mavericks, we'll get up close and personal and start dropping our GBU-12s. We got 6 of those. And then of course we got the gun. All the trucks and all the SAM site stuff, literally none of that stuff we have to worry about dropping any bombs on. We can just gun all of this stuff. This is all gunnable. Maverick, Maverick, Maverick or bomb. Mavericks, Mavericks, bombs, bombs. Oh, damn it. I gotta take another dose of medicine already. My legs are getting jumpy a little bit. Oh, I gotta test blood too. I should probably get ready to eat food here in a little bit. Haven't even checked all that. Oh, okay. Alright, we should be good on pain for a little bit. Alright, where's Vic? Oh, there's Vic. Hey, Eagle, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Holy crap. Did you guys hear that lightning crack? That was so close to the house. That shook the wall a little bit. These storms need to chill out. Get him, Vic. Wow, that thunder is still rolling across. So when this flight's over, I need to check my blood, I need to take some more medicine, and I need to check outside and make sure the friggin' storm isn't raging as much as it sounds like again. I hope not, man. I can't take any more damage. These storms have been destroying this place a little bit. Alright, there goes Vic. I was gonna say, hopefully Vic beats us there. Is he dropping a bomb first? Oh, he's dropping a 24 first. Oh, he's probably putting one of those big chunkers on the Shilka, maybe. Shilka meet paveway. Nope, that's not where that's going. I'm not sure where that's going. Might be going into like one of those piles of vehicles or something, I'm not sure. Looks like it's going all the way in the backfield. Maybe it's going on the Tunguska. Or the Strela, one of the two. Or maybe it's going right into the... There's the SAM site right there, the circle. This is to the side. This must be the Tunguska. Yep. Dude, a paveway is like the size of the Tunguska. Alright, Vic, I'm going after the Strela. The Strela's mine. Rifle Strela, coming back around. There's Vic right there. Hey, if you need to make something disappear, it doesn't really matter what you use to do it as long as the end result is it's gone. If it takes up Mark 82 or Mark 84, it doesn't really matter in the end. Especially when it comes to military operations, it's all about making them disappear and not losing anything. No munition is worth a friendly soldier's life, so whatever it takes, always. Strella's down. Strella is down. I'm holding on the outskirts. I'm gonna look for those Shilkas, which I think that's them right there. Nope, that's not them there. There they are. I got the Shilkas. I don't know what Vic's shooting at though. We'll have to wait and see. I have the Shilkas if whenever I'm ready, when I know what you're dropping on. Because he's coming in right now, so he's going to drop another bomb. So Vic can hear me. So he knows he can drop his bomb, and I'm just holding off until he drops. And then I'll move in and shoot my next shots. I mean, he might even be putting the paveway on the runway for all I know. I don't know. Oh, he dropped it. Let's see where it goes. It looks like it's going on to the SAM site. Oh, one of the heavy tanks to the north of the SAM site. T-62. Yeah, he got the T-62. All right, I'm moving in on the Shilkas. Alright, I got the 2 Shilkas will be dead soon and 1 other vehicle from the pile. Vic, if you want to use your Mavericks and start working on those tanks that you dropped your last bomb on there to the north side, I'll keep working on the southeast side here. That way we're not conflicting and we don't have to wait on each other. Your BMP-2 is on the move. And my Shilkas and the BTR I shot are gone. Let's, we got 2 more Mavericks. Let's hit that BTR there. Right there. Alright, coming back around.
Hooray! I'm useful!
Hey, Gunner, what's going on, buddy? Dragon, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing alright, sort of. I'm heavily medicated tonight, unfortunately, but we're getting back in the seat at least. A little bit sloppy, but we're getting it done. There's another giant storm at my house. That's becoming an everyday thing for the last week and a half now. Alright, rolling in on the BTR. Alright, Mavericks are away, switching to GB12s. Pickle, one bomb away. Blazing. And hold this, sir. All right, laser off. They're going to start moving around a little bit now. Alright, we got 3 PT-76s down there. Oh, there's those 2 Shilkas still. I forgot, or those 2 technicals, I mean. I forgot about those 2 technicals. Oh, they're smoking. The PT-76s are putting up a smoke screen. I'm gonna have to hold off on the PT-76s and move up to the technicals and see if I can find those. Forgot about those stupid technicals. I don't want to fly low with those in the area. Alright, they're over here somewhere to the north. I might need to drop a bomb on the runway too, just to make sure they don't start spawning jets. There they are. I got the technicals. I'm gonna start dropping on them. Marked, rolling in. We'll drop a bomb on the technicals, then we'll drop another bomb on the technical, and then we'll hit the runway. And then we'll go from there, just to make sure they don't get any more jets going. Point track on the truck, in case he starts driving. Pickle one. Blazing. Welcome back. See ya. Alright, we gotta take out this truck now. Once that's out of the way, we'll hit the runway. There's that BMP and BTR. Is Vic still got Mavericks up ahead? Overhead? Yeah, there's Vic. He's still probably got some Mavericks. Yeah, he's got Mavericks. Oh, our technical is driving away. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait until we need a little bit more distance. I can't get a point track on him from this angle. We'll have to wait until we're done with our turn, and then we'll get a point track on him, and then he can drive all he wants, and that bomb's still gonna hit him. Okay, I'm rolling in aggressively. Going for the point track. Got it. I got a point track on him. He's done. Oh, don't be a dirty guy. There you go. Keep driving. Thought he was gonna hide under the... Although that wouldn't save him. I'll put a bomb into a tree line. Pickle! Bomb is inbound. Oh, he stopped. Doesn't matter. He's done. Booyah! Okay. Alright, I'm coming around. I'm going to drop one single GBU-12 in the center of their runway. Okay, I got the runway marked. I'll drop a single bomb on it. That'll give us another 60 minutes before they can launch anything. Which means we should be able to mop up by then. We'll neutralize this place, I believe. Okay, I'm coming around for the runway drop. Ten seconds. Pickle, I've got 2 GBU-12s left. Depending on what's left, we might be able to go guns now, but I'd rather get rid of the last 2 bombs before I do that. Bye-bye runway. Right in the middle. Alright, what's left? Those PT-76s. Okay, I'm gonna find that BMP-2. That could be dangerous. See if we can find him. Let's get parallel. Oh, where was it? Okay. So there's the tree line right here. Okay. Yeah, I see. Right there. There they are. There's our winner right there. That guy's getting a GBU 12. Alright, aggressive roll in. Because we're going to start dropping down in altitude. We're getting closer to the battlefield as we eliminate their air defenses. Okay, I'm lined up. 12 seconds. Point track initiated in case he starts driving. Pickle. Lasing. And we have a contrast point lock. That's the BTR next to him there, or the... No, that's the BMP2. Yeah, it's a BTRD. Oh, he's actually pretty damaged himself. He's smoking now. That's gonna be our last bomb, is to take him out though, that BTRD. We'll have to gun those PT-76s unless somebody else has got... Unless Vic's got Mavericks for him or something. If not though, we can gun PT-76s. Just have to be careful. Alright, we gotta get some distance. Because this guy's gonna be driving. And hiding. Oh, he's hiding in the wreckage. He's hiding in the smoke. Kind of crafty, actually. So let's head, we'll head to the south this way a little ways to try to change the angle. A B-1 Lancer? I don't think that's ever going to happen on Digital Combat Simulator, but I agree it would be cool. But I don't believe we're going to get a B-1 Lancer in here anytime soon. Maybe in 100 years. Or at least 40 years. Boy, he is... I don't see him yet. Let's get some more distance. He's inside the wreckage. Do you see that? He's actually inside. He's hiding inside the wreckage of the other one. You can tell by the heat signatures there. Yeah, that's Dirty Pool. We're gonna drop a bomb on him. That was a 4.5 G turn. We've got the AC-130, but we don't have the Spectre version that you're referring to. We're not going to get that either. We'll just keep the logistical version of the Herc. We do have the sniper pod, the actual sniper pod. We can put it on the Viper. I just don't use the sniper pod very often. I prefer the Lightning. But I'm an old disabled pilot. I like my old stuff. Pickle!
Pull up! Pull up!
Lasing. Right on his hatch. Right there on that... Right there. Right on that hatch. Right there. Boom! Ha! Couldn't save you, buddy. Alright, what do we got left? Let's go after those PT-76s. Is that smoke done? They set up a smoke screen. Okay, the smoke screen's gone. We'll go in guns. There's also a Uriel and an SA-6 over there. to the side. Let me see if I can find that Uriel and that SA-6. I got him. Alright, marked. I'm going in guns. Okay, we got good vision on both of them. Shack both of them. Where's those PT-7s? Right there, I see them.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude,
I think I got them all but one. I'll come back around. Yeah, there's one still there. Oh yeah, that was a perfect gun run. Alright, let's finish this off. Vic, this is going to be neutral in about 5 seconds. If you want to start a C-130 capture run.
Pull up, pull up.
That's all she wrote.
Altitude. Pull up, pull up.
It's not neutral yet. There's still something there. We're gonna have to smoke it because it's gonna be a troop somewhere. All right, we're looking for some red smoke. Copy. I got the smoke tally. Not sure what it is, but it's got to be troops. Watch it be a man pad and he hits me with a friggin' SHORAD. Knowing my luck.
Pull up, pull up.
Okay, it's neutral.
Altitude, altitude.
You're gonna have a bad time. I am Winchester. I've only got 90 rounds of gun. I'm almost completely Winchester. I wish I still had some rounds left, actually, just in case the enemy sends a helicopter. Vic, I'm gonna stay here. I've got 5,300 pounds of fuel still. So I'm gonna stay in the area and I'll land at this airfield once you capture it. If I leave, I'm afraid they'll send some stuff to recapture this place while we're waiting. Two squads of troops and warehouse supplies. Are you coming from a warehouse? If you spawn at Tato, you can bring warehouse supplies and not hurt the other warehouse. You only need 2 squads of troops to capture and tier it up to 2. So you can fill up the rest with warehouse supplies. Just drop off the troops first, and then drop off the warehouse supplies once the place is captured. I've got 4 heaters, so I'm gonna stay in the air until you capture this place. Set up a good orbit here. Nice favorite. Oh, we're good. Don't worry about it. We're getting it done. I mean, the only thing left to capture now is just Stirrup and then the capital. And a lot of it's already been damaged. There's a lot of stuff out here, though. We got to be really careful. Yeah, look, there's an SA-2 out here in this field hiding. There's an SA-2 out here in the field. There's 2 Tor gauntlets on the coastline hiding. The only reason why we saw these is because they took a shot at some of our jets. So we don't know what all is here, but it's going to be a lot. There's always a lot. Another Tor gauntlet here, SA-2, SA-3. And we have no idea what's at the capital. Oh, there's a Grisha up here. There's another frigate up here. We'll have to kill that boat, too. Tumbleweed, this is North Pole Cold War rotation, and the rotation is currently on Germany map. The North Pole servers are a very hardcore fog of war, warehousing, full logistics, hard mode. So the enemies are all aces. The only drawback to these servers are to make it harder. The AI algorithm sometimes makes the enemies do unnatural things that they normally couldn't do, like psychically know you dropped a bomb and move out of the way, shit like that. But other than that, these are the best servers. If you capture a field, it's got nothing in the warehouse, so if you want to have supplies for your jets, if you want to spawn there or rearm there, you got to move supplies, the whole bit. It's good stuff. No seat. Okay, well, just spawn one wherever you can, then it doesn't matter. Can you launch a helicopter from the aircraft carrier? You might be able to launch a heli from Lincoln. That's only 34 miles with a Chinook, if it'll let you. But if you want to do a C-130, then just the closest place you can spawn a C-130. I don't know if you can do it from Penumbra, or if you got to all the way go back to Wilmer or Nürnberg. I'm really not sure. I mean, you should be able to do one from Tegel, but that's going to be a little bit of a flight. But if you can't spawn a C-130 at Berlin, I don't know what to say. You know what? I'm going to draw blood right now while I'm on orbit. I'm going to put external view on so my head's not moving around while I do this. All right, let's do the blood. blood's good enough for now. We'll say that. Blood's okay for now. Well, that's cool, Santa. My dad was actually on the Ranger in Vietnam, CVN 61. Full of Phantoms and Intruders and Skyhawks. I think there was even some Corsairs on it, but not all the time. I can't remember though. Has the enemy launched anything yet? Doesn't look like it. It might not launch anything. Okay, yeah, you guys are launching helis off the... That's perfect. I was saying, with those boats out there, you guys should be able to launch some helicopters from the boats. We don't really need to load up a bunch of supplies at Bornholm. We don't need to really use Bornholm as a front line or anything. We just need to capture it and throw some defenses in there so the enemy can't take it back. It's not that far from any one of the places to the south to cross. We got to cross the channel either way to capture Stirrup. Once we capture Stirrup, we'll probably have to do a supply run into Stirrup. We'll probably warehouse Stirrup. A6 is going to be awesome. I'm super pumped about the A6 mover. A6 is such a historic mud mover. It's like the original strike craft. It broke so many technological ceilings with, you know, anti-rads and guided munitions. The A6 was in service till like 5 seconds ago. It was an amazing piece of machinery, and it did so much. I'm definitely ready for it. And I love all of the older jets that are more analog for sure, but that's just because of me. I don't mind digital. I'm just fine with digital, but I love the older stuff. The only thing I don't like about the newer digital stuff is I don't like fly-by-wire systems, and I don't like all the extra dampeners and piloting for dummies systems they have on all the new jets. I mean, I know it makes training pilots easier for them, and I get that part, but I don't like it. Two Fulcrums are up in the air, but I think they're patrolling. Yeah, they're patrolling over Stirrup. They're not moving towards us. I don't think they're going to try to capture Burnholm. I think we're good. We've gone through 1,000 pounds of fuel holding. Gotta love the A-10. Stay on station for like ever. The only part that sucked about A-10s back in the day, they solved the problem recently, but before was it's really hard to air-to-air refuel A-10s because at the higher altitudes that the speed at which they're at made it hard on the fueler to maintain. So it was always a pain in the ass, but now they've got drogues. Whichever one you want, they're both amazing, and they both are probably the best strike craft we've got. For precision and close support, I would say learn them both, flip a coin. I know them like the back of my hand, and they're both worth every second. Alright, Vic's on the move.
Eagle 1-1 AO, flight level 120.
Alright, let's slot down. I'm not gonna fly towards Vic. If I start flying towards those fulcrums, knowing my luck, they would start turning and coming after me. They'd kill me and then go kill Vic. Ooh, my power just flickered a little bit. Stupid storms. What are you talking about? I harpooned those two boats and landed.
Bovar, do you need extra assistance with guarding that base until Vic comes and catches it?
I think we're alright. We're just waiting for Vic. He's on the way with supplies to capture.
Approach.
I believe Stirrup should be the next target.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
It looks like Vic's about halfway here.
Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up.
Jesus
Pull up,
Christ.
pull up.
Holy shit. Oh, that sounds really bad. I think the house next to me just blew up.
Magnum, 2 SA-15 sites and the SA-2 site.
I gotta get up and get my autopilot on. I gotta go check that. That was insane. That lightning bolt just hit right next to my house. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I think a lightning bolt just hit a meth lab and blew up. I mean, the flash was huge. It looked like a fireball.
Warning, autopilot.
Okay, I'll be right back. God, that's nuts. Where am I? Oh, I didn't go that far. Well, it looks like it hit about 2 blocks up the road, and it looks like it hit a tree. The explosion sounded like it was right outside my friggin' door, man. My whole house shook, and it looked like the flash of light was huge. Made me jump out of my chair a little bit. I'll have to listen to that on the playback and see if the microphone picked all of that up. Or if it just made like a garbled noise. These storms really are getting a little crazy around here. Oh, we got a Vic. Yeah, it was so loud. I literally thought it hit right outside. But it was about a block and a half or so down the road. It looks like it hit a tree because it looks like the tree exploded a little bit. That's probably going to be on the news tomorrow. There's Vic. I see him now. Oh, it'll be a little bit before he can land. He's pretty high up. There's another flash. I don't hear an explosion this time, though. There it goes. That one's not a crack. It's a big rolling thunder this time, but it's still rolling. It's really low and deep.
Well, I saddled up my shoes, headed out at dawn.
That one must have been way far away.
Yeah, I saddled up my shoes, headed out at dawn. Ain't no place gonna hold me when the road keep rolling on. Left my baby crying, said you can't live that way. Left my baby crying, said you can't live that way. I told her love ain't something, it just comes and drifts away.
Yeah, have some of my tornadoes. I'm done with them. Please, help yourself. You can take some of these giant storms that are blowing trees up outside my house too. I'd be okay with that. Can't a guy just recover in peace? I blow out my legs and now everything else around me's blowing out. I lost visual on Vic. He's over here somewhere. Oh, there he goes. He captured it. Okay, I'm coming into land.
Now I'm rolling through the valley, wind hums through my head. Yeah, I'm rolling through the valley, wind hums through my head. You can't tell my woman I'm gone, and I ain't coming back.
Jesus. Should have waited and came around properly. We'll be alright though. I can land this thing in a country road. Oh, Vic's already despawned. Okay. Alright, on speed. Whoa! And why did that happen? Why did my lasty just jump up? That was really weird. My lasty just popped the nose straight up in the air. I got no idea why.
Number 2, final.
Oh, I better pull off the runway. $676 credits. I'll take it. That's a good flight. Yeah, I hate flying helicopters over open water. I really don't like it. Alright, what do we got? Leopards. We're going to put some defenses in here, although I don't think we're really going to need it too much. We'll put some shore ads in here just in case. That should be good enough. Yep, good flying tonight, Vic. Take it easy. As far as I know, I'll be here tonight, but I mean, I'm not gonna make any kind of promise, of course. But as far as I know, I already told everybody around here that I can't help anybody with anything for the next few days. I gotta stay off my legs completely. So it's just a matter of, you know, recovering. But I have every plan to be here. That's pretty good. We captured the ocean and we captured Burnholm. There's only 2 points left. Oh, there's more there. There's a P-19 right there. Actually, you know what? Let's throw a. Oh, there's Frogfoots coming in. I wonder if I should build a SAM system before I call it a night. Might be worth it to build a Hawk system over here on the backside. I don't know if I've got that left in me. Yeah, I'm gonna move my ships up north. That way they cover the corridor. And let's put a scout over Stirrup and see what it sees. Because there's a bunch of hidden SAMs out here too. Alright. Look at all those MiGs. They're gonna launch 1,000 jets. SA-3, Tor Gauntlet, SA-2. Just a single Tor Gauntlet there. Over here we have an SA-2. Yeah, SA-2 and 2 Tor Gauntlets. I'm not sure what's over here. There's an SA-2, but I don't know if there's Tor Gauntlets over here too, but probably. And the main city has Strela, 2 Strelas, a Tor Gauntlet, 2 double barrel flak guns, SA-6. That's actually not much. That's pretty weak. That's pretty weak sauce. So Castrup's not a big problem. This is going to be the biggest problem, is these hidden SAMs out here. So what we could do... Oh, I'm locking up. I think it's booting me. Nope, I'm back. I'm gonna send that one scout. I'm gonna send our scout over here and see what he sees over this spot. Because we're gonna have to run CAD and DAD over here and then attack Stirrup. Gonna have to do it in increments. We can't just go straight for it, probably. And we can't just help, and we can't have NPC flights help us too much because they'll fly over the top of this and get shot down. Because we have to have a pre-briefing to send them, so we can only send them to Stirrup. We can't send them here. It looks like they're going after the carrier, but that carrier's got defenses. I'm gonna send my Hornets over there. What's our budget looking like? We should have plenty. Yeah, we got all kinds of money. Oh, never mind. The boat's killing them. The SAMs on the boat are killing them. Yeah, I don't even think I need to build a hawk system, to be honest. I think it's gonna be fine. I think putting our boats right here is gonna stop them from getting anything over here. Fish beds and fulcrums. Well, all three of these Perrys are going to go up there. These Oliver Perrys. They'll cover that corridor pretty good. They're on the move now. Plus that, the Invincible will be up there too. And it just, you saw what it did to those two Frogfoots. It'll be fine. They'll be able to cover this area. I think I can probably be okay. I don't think it's going to be an issue. It'll take about an hour and a half or so for those boats to get all maneuvered up there. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna call it. I don't think I need to worry about it. Oh wait, I want to see what this Tomcat shows us. I want to know if there's Tor gauntlets over here too. Go faster. You're in a Tomcat. Flying a Tomcat at 230 knots is a pain in the ass. Miles. Now you'll be at sweep when you hit your burner if you haven't been cruising yet to climb. But yeah, it won't stay swept very long. Or unswept, I should say. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that HMS got another one. Yeah. Our boats are going to have this corridor covered. Come on, Tomcat. I need that information. Oh yeah, I'm getting the friggin' hot flashes bad now. I'm like sweating. My body sucks. I need a new body. Screw the throttle. I need a body. Okay, SA2. It's just an SA2. There's no Tor gauntlets over here, so that'll be easy peasy. That's just a single fan song radar. And then the rest of it can be killed with, you know, a 22 long rifle. And somebody already hit this gauntlet once. Oh, and somebody hit the P19. That's just the search radar, though. That's no reason. I'll just leave these two scouts up where they are. That'll be enough information for whoever wants to keep working on the war tonight and tomorrow during the day. That these are the main targets. That way nobody flies over the top of this SAM system, gets shot, not knowing what the hell's going on. God, fish beds everywhere. Look at that. Careful, Murga. You got 2 fish beds, 2 fulcrums, and then 2 more fish beds. There's a whole line of them. Well, good. That means they want you to shoot them. Do you see what they're wearing? They're asking for it. Yeah, we'll see what it looks like when we get back to the war tonight. I'll be back tonight as far as I know, and we'll, depending on what's still left, people might destroy everything before I come back, or they might be right where it is. Who knows? Whatever it is, we'll deal with it. Those 2 SAMs that are on the coastline, that's not that big of a deal. It'll be harder trying to kill the SAMs depending on how much air is up. So if the enemy's got friggin' 8 fulcrums and 5 fish beds and 7 mirages, yeah, it's gonna be hard to kill the SAMs. Be like last time where I had to kind of sneak over and get my SAM shots off and then drop some bombs on a runway. Alright, let me see who's flying. I'm gonna get you guys rated somewhere. I gotta get off here and take a bunch more medicine and eat some food and try to get my legs to come to life. Actually, make them not be alive. Friggin' legs are killing me. YouTube people, thanks for hanging out. The VOD of the stream will be up sometime tomorrow or the next day. Alright, who's flying right now? Alright, anybody I know? Not really. Alright, well, here's someone I don't know, but they're flying, so let's rate them. Alright, I spell that right? Yep, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna rate Crazy Gamer. Looks like they are flying something. Looks like a frog, but I don't know. That's just a still image. I'll be in the Discord for a few more hours like normal, but I might not get back to you right away if you message me, because just because of my legs and stuff, I don't know if I'll be near my computer or not. So yeah, I'll be in the Discord. If you need me, that's where you can get a hold of me. If I don't get back to you right away, it's probably because I'm dealing with my legs, or I'm trying to eat, or who knows, but I'll get back to you when I can. Alright, here comes the raid. I'll see everybody later. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll be back tonight. Take it easy.